I see orange in my future.
You sure do. Carrots. Y'all, I've been trying to show y'all a few sides that you can have with your Easter meal. And I started off with the ham. Then I did an orange dream salad. And whether we were at a family gathering, whether we were at a church homecoming or just a church get together, there were certain things we always had on the table. There was always carrot salad, potato salad. There was always deviled eggs. There was always some kind of congealed salad. And most of the time there was celery with little stalks of celery with pimento cheese in it. So that's just something that was always on the table if you had a family gathering or a church social or church homecoming or whatever. So today we are going to do carrot salad, and it's going to have an apple, which is different. Most
What?
people don't put an apple in it.
Delicious.
Yes, delicious. It's going to have pineapple, uh, raisins. Well, I've got cranberries here because I can get them with 50% less sugar. I'm going to put a little stevia. This is going to be sugar-free, mayo, and carrots. So I'm peeling my carrots, and then I'm going to process them in my little processor back here. And I always save my carrot tops and peelings and my apple cores and peelings because our rabbits eat them. Our rabbits eat them, and then we eat the rabbits. So Roy raises rabbits, and if you've never eaten it, it is a delicious, delicious meat. So, all right, I'm going to get these peeled, and then I'm going to shred them in my fine shredder. My brother, Wendell, used to love carrot salad, and so when he was helping take care of Mom and Daddy when they were sick, I would try to make him carrot salad, and he loved it. So I've got my processor back here, and I took my chopping blade out, and I put my fine shredder in. So we're just going to shred, and this apple, I'm only going to put one apple in it, I think. And I peeled it, and what I did, you know, you always put lemon juice or something on apples to make sure they don't turn dark. Well, I just dipped them in my pineapple juice because pineapple juice is acidic, just like lemon. So that worked. All right. I'm going to grind all this in my food processor. And then I know you don't want to hear all this, so we'll come back whenever I get this all ground up.
You going with another apple?
All right, I am, because that was a really small apple, and I shredded that one up like I did my carrots. I want a little bit more texture in it than that, so I'm going to cut this about the same size as my pineapple tidbits. Now you can put crushed pineapple in this if you want to, but I like the pineapple tidbits because they give it a little bit more texture. So I just peel my apple. Now you don't have to peel your apple if you don't want to. And put it in my little rabbit bowl back there. Now these I'm going to slice in half like this. And then, can you see, baby?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cut it because I want it in just little bitty pieces like that. See? Okay. Because this one is shredded, so I want this one to have a little bit more texture. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this like that. And it's about the same size as my pineapple tidbits. But you can, if you don't want yours like this, then you do it any, ever how your family likes it. But we just like texture in our salads. Okay. And this is going to make, that was about 6 or 7 nice sized carrots. And this is usually what I use. If you buy a bag of carrots, you're going to have really big ones in it. And a lot of times, this is what I use to make my carrot salad, or the big carrots. Okay? And I always like the real fine shred because it just makes a prettier, better carrot salad to me. But you can use the coarse shred if you want to. All right. Now, from here, it is very simple. I've got 2 tablespoons of stevia here. I'm going to start out with 1. And I'm going to measure my pineapple. This is a 1/4 measuring cup. So that's 3/4 of a cup. Now, I may put more than that. We'll see. I've got 1/3 of a cup of raisins. Or this is cranberries. You can put what you want in yours. Okay? Salads are so quick and easy to make. And people tend to love salads, especially in the spring and summertime, because they're light, they're not heavy. Okay? Now, I usually do not measure when I make my salads, but because I'm trying to get a recipe for y'all, I'm going to measure my mayo. This is a 1/2 cup measure. Now, it may take a whole cup. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. Takes a little bit to get it stirred up in these shredded carrots, and your carrots are, when they sit, they are going to put out a little bit of juice. So be careful how much mayo you put to begin with, because we don't like ours swimming in mayo. We just like it kind of coated, but not swimming. Okay. Now this is a beautiful dish to have on your table. And I love it with the little pieces of apple and the little pieces of pineapple. I think that 1/2 cup of mayo is all it's going to take, because your carrots are wet. They have juice in them. And then when you shred them up, it brings some of that juice out. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Look at that.
You need me to taste?
Yep, baby. We're going to taste.
Whoa, that looks...
Because I may need to add some more stevia. It's according to how sweet your apple is. And sometimes you get carrots that are real sweet. Sometimes carrots aren't really sweet. So it's just according to your carrot and your apple. So, but your raisins or cranberries are always sweet.
But remember, any kind of natural vegetable or fruit, stevia will sweeten it without giving you a sugar burn. Stevia
my goodness.
When it's added to a fruit or vegetable, it just tastes like the natural sugar in it.
Now, make this the day before, because you want your apples and your pineapple to just sit in there and just mellow, and your salad will be better if you make it. We're going to double dip because nobody's going to eat this but me and Roy. So,
Oh, girl, you nailed it.
Isn't that good? You think it needs more stevia? No.
Nope.
That is so good, y'all. No more pineapple. So that was 3/4 cups of pineapple, a 1/3 cup of raisins or cranberries, and these were 50% less sugar, half a cup of mayo, a tablespoon of stevia, and 2 apples. One was shredded, one was cut in little bitty dices. So, y'all, this is so good.
If you put real crystal sugar, cane sugar,
Mm.
in any kind of fresh fruit or vegetable instead of stevia, you're really going backwards because the stevia does such a tastier job.
It gives it a sweetness without being sweet, if that makes any sense. Y'all, this is so good. Make this. And I was just looking the other day, and I look up copycat recipes sometimes just because I'm interested in food and I like to see what different ones have. And several years ago, and I don't know how long ago it's been, Chick-fil-A had carrot salad. And it turned out they make theirs exactly the way I do, except they use crushed pineapple, they use raisins instead of cranberries, and they don't put the apple in it. So really, everything is the same ingredients except the apple.
Oh, it's good.
And I always love their carrot salad. So I guess that's the reason I like mine so good. So
Yep.
Food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. Put carrot salad on your Easter table. See y'all next time.